Let's say that I like Taylor's music about 25% less.
Taylor Swift, currently the most successful musician-performer in the world, with fans so devoted they make political supporters seem almost indifferent. But why are people in power so eager for Taylor's endorsement? Does Taylor even want to wield such political influence? Can a politician truly succeed without her? It seems some politicians are stumbling over themselves to win her favor. But here's the real question. Why is everyone, from grassroots organizers to presidential hopefuls, so fixated on Taylor Swift? It's not just her music that's got the world hooked. It's her growing political voice. Swift, once known for avoiding controversy, has stepped onto the political stage, and her influence over millions of people is undeniable. The political arena for most musicians is a dangerous one, with risks and threats that can come from all sides. Threats to career and repute are very real and very serious. Even her life can be in danger, venturing into the precarious world of politics. Certain politicians will appear to love you and want your attention, but not many politicians are honest brokers. And while you may think you have aligned well with them, things can turn south very quickly if all the stars don't line up perfectly. Is Taylor ready for a life that could have real dangers at every turn and evil lurking around each corner? No one can be protected 100% of the time, and Taylor is well aware of this, as she has over 20 bodyguards that go with her to face the real threats head on. So, what is it about Taylor that has politicians scrambling? It's not just her massive fan base, it's the authenticity she brings to the table. When Swift speaks out, whether it's about LGBTQ+ rights, voter registration, or women's issues, people listen, especially the younger generation that politicians are desperate to reach. Her sway isn't just about endorsements, it's about shifting the cultural conversation. When Taylor talks politics, it's not a stunt, it's a statement. And in today's hyper-partisan world, an artist who can cut through the noise and speak directly to millions is a rare and powerful force. Take a trip down memory lane. One can remember when Frank Sinatra crooned for Ronald Reagan, or when Oprah gave Obama her seal of approval. That wasn't just for show, folks. Oprah's endorsement alone was linked to about 1 million extra votes for Obama in 2008. So endorsements are not child's play. They're serious business and can change outcomes of elections. That's political power. Taylor made it clear that her primary focus is her music, yet she's also shown that she won't stay silent on issues that matter to her. Swift's balancing act, being politically vocal while maintaining her primary identity as an artist, makes her a unique figure in today's landscape. But does Taylor even want this kind of power? That's the million-dollar question. While some politicians might hope for her endorsement, it's clear that Swift isn't easily swayed. She's not playing the game by their rules. Instead, she's creating a new playbook. One where celebrity influence isn't just about flashing a smile and shaking hands. It's about using one's platform to advocate for real change. Taylor Swift's political influence isn't just about who she supports or what causes she champions. It's about the way she's redefining what it means to be a celebrity in the 21st century. Whether she's encouraging voter turnouts or speaking out on social issues, Swift is showing that you can be both a pop star and a political force to be reckoned with. And as for the politicians, well, they'd better get used to the idea that winning Taylor Swift's endorsement isn't just about scoring points. It's about aligning with the values she represents. In this new era, that might just be the hardest part. Some politicians see winning as everything, and losing as unacceptable. While this attitude is regarded as bold and aggressive, it is often seen as the winning posture preceding a victorious outcome. Donald Trump is a politician that has been seeking Taylor Swift's endorsement for years. Trump brings a brashness and hard-edged confidence that often overwhelms others to fall in line with his needs, as he paints the picture he wants people to see. But Taylor is not playing that game. Trump's pursuit of Swift's endorsement just took a bizarre turn into the digital realm as Trump reposted fake AI-generated images of Taylor Swift fans supporting Trump. Trump even said he accepts, as if telling Swift he accepts her endorsement. An endorsement Taylor never gave him, but one he has stolen from her. This is what happens when a desperate politician meets cutting-edge technology. A match made in fake news heaven that's leaving voters scratching their heads, not really knowing if Taylor Swift endorsed him or not. And while Trump may have opened himself up for a lawsuit, to Trump, that's just the price you have to pay to stay relevant and be in power. After all, Trump is really only after her supporters and their votes. His needs are very simple. It's his actions that can make things very complicated and dangerous. But while the digital world offers new ways to manipulate public perception, the dangers for Taylor Swift are very real. It's not just political figures vying for her influence. There are those who view her as a target. The chilling reality hit home when an individual attempted to harm Taylor at one of her concerts, underscoring the real-life threats that come with her fame and political stance. Trump's obsession with Taylor Swift isn't just about political endorsements. It goes deeper, much deeper, and not necessarily in a good way. It's well known that Trump has often commented on Taylor's looks, calling her beautiful, very, very beautiful. But his fascination with her crosses into uncomfortable territory, bordering on the creepy. Trump's fixation isn't just skin deep. He even claimed credit for helping Taylor make a lot of money, citing a bill he signed entitled the 2018 Music Modernization Act. While Trump touts his ties to the bill's success, many claim Trump did nothing but sign the bill, and that he doesn't even know what the bill does. While the details are murky and the claim debatable, it reveals just how intertwined Trump's view of himself and his supposed influence over celebrities can be. The truth is, Trump has admired Taylor for years, but that admiration has often come with a sense of ownership. He once praised her music and success, but things took a turn when Taylor began to voice her political opinions. Her public denouncement of certain policies and her clear stance on issues like LGBTQ+ rights and women's rights clashed directly with Trump's platform. Taylor's turning point came when she realized the importance of using her voice for the greater good, even if it meant alienating some of her fan base, and clearly Trump himself. Her decision to speak out during the 2018 midterms, endorsing Democratic candidates, and urging her fans to vote was a significant shift. It marked the moment she turned away from Trump and his ideology, making it clear that she would not be silenced or swayed. But Trump, being Trump, didn't take kindly to this rejection. What followed was a series of passive-aggressive remarks, including his infamous statement that he liked her music 25% less after she became politically active. The tension between them grew as Swift's political influence continued to rise, much to Trump's chagrin. The relationship between Taylor Swift and Donald Trump is a strange one, filled with admiration, disillusionment, and ultimately a clear divergence of values. While Trump may have initially seen her as another celebrity he could influence or align with, Taylor made it abundantly clear that she wouldn't be anyone's pawn. And Trump must walk a fine line with Taylor as well, as he doesn't want to upset her followers. Pitting Taylor's fans against him before an election would not be recommended for any candidate. In the end, this isn't just a story about a pop star and a former president. It's about how one woman used her platform to stand up for what she believes in, even in the face of powerful opposition. Taylor Swift didn't just turn away from Trump. She turned toward a higher purpose, one where her voice could be a force for change, regardless of who might disapprove. Turns out, celebrity endorsements aren't just about glitz and glamour. They're political gold. But Taylor Swift? She's not just any celeb. She's the queen bee of the music world, with a following more loyal than even hardcore Trump supporters. And when she speaks, her fans listen and act. It's like she's got some kind of magical power over the youth vote. Maybe that's why Trump's so desperate for her approval. He's hoping some of that Swift magic will rub off on him. But Trump would be happy to forget the magic, as long as he has the millions of Swift fans in his corner. All Trump has to do is just please one person, which would bring in millions of votes. But that one person just ain't so easy to please. Celebrity endorsements can be trickier than navigating Trump's Twitter feed. If the star is unpopular with certain voters, it can backfire. And sometimes, the celeb can outshine the candidate, like a bedazzled jacket at a funeral. They call it the vampire effect. And no, it's not because these politicians suck the life out of us. Ashley Spillane, a nationally recognized civic engagement expert, says there's a real hunger among voters to connect with celebs. It's like we're all desperate for a selfie with fame, even if it's just at the ballot box. But here's the million-dollar question. Could Swift's endorsement actually make America great again? Not on her own. But if she does back the right people that can make the needed changes, then she will have played an important and helpful role. And what more could a good American ask for? The truth is, Swift's influence is no joke. When she speaks, millions listen. And that's a fact that has politicians eager to have Taylor on their side. Taylor has her own set of values that certain politicians can't seem to grasp, which only makes the demand for her endorsement that much more enticing and persuasive. If you have Taylor Swift in your corner, then you're already vetted by the biggest star on the planet. So, chances are, you're going to win.